The music is upbeat, a pop song that thrums with youthful energy, but it's nearly drowned out by the chorus of laughter. Balloons, a vibrant mix of gold and black, bob against the ceiling, and a banner proclaiming Happy 18th Sarah hangs slightly askew above a mountain of presents. In the center of it all is Sarah, her face flushed with excitement, tearing into colorful wrapping paper as her friends cheer her on. She's surrounded by a sea of familiar smiling faces, the comfortable chaos of a perfect celebration. Her parents stand just off to the side, watching with proud beaming expressions. After the last sweater is unfolded and the final gift card is admired, her mother steps forward, placing a small, elegantly wrapped box in her hands. It feels heavier than it looks, wrapped in shimmering silver paper with a single, pristine white bow. This is the last one, the one they saved. Sarah carefully peels back the tape, her friends leaning in with anticipation. The silver paper gives way to a velvet box. She lifts the lid, and a collective gasp ripples through the room. Nestled inside on a bed of black satin is a beautiful antique silver locket, intricately engraved with swirling floral patterns. It's exquisite, unlike anything she's ever seen. "It was your grandmother's," her father says, his voice thick with emotion. A warm smile touches Sarah's lips as she lifts it from the box, the cool metal a comforting weight in her palm. Her thumb finds the tiny clasp along the side. She expects to see miniature portraits of her parents, or perhaps a baby photo of herself. But as she opens it, she finds no pictures. Instead, tucked into one side is a tiny folded piece of paper, yellowed and brittle with age. A flicker of confusion crosses her face. Her friends murmur, curious. With delicate fingers, she coaxes the fragile note out and begins to carefully unfold it. A rapid sequence of images flashes across the screen. Sarah as a toddler on her father's shoulders at the beach, a gap-toothed grin on her face. Sarah learning to ride a bike, her mother's hands steady on the seat. A family portrait from a holiday, all three of them in matching sweaters beaming at the camera. Suddenly, the montage shatters like a broken mirror, the happy memories splintering into 1,000 pieces. Back in the party, the note is fully unfolded. Sarah's eyes scan the faded, spidery handwriting. The words blur, then sharpen with horrifying clarity. Her breath catches in her throat. The smile vanishes from her face, replaced by a mask of disbelief, then dawning horror. Her hands begin to tremble. The locket slips from her grasp, clattering onto the floor unnoticed. She looks up, her eyes wide and searching, finding her parents in the crowd. The music seems to fade into a distant hum as she takes a shaky step forward, holding out the trembling piece of paper. The entire party falls silent, the joyful atmosphere evaporating into a thick, suffocating tension. "What is this?" she whispers, her voice a raw, broken sound that cuts through the stillness. The final shot is of the same room, now dark and empty. Streamers lie limp on the floor, and half-eaten plates of food are scattered across the tables. The vibrant balloons now seem to droop mournfully. The only light comes from a single lamp, casting long shadows across the disheveled space. In the middle of the floor, Sarah sits alone, her party dress now rumpled. Her knees are drawn up to her chest, and she clutches the silver locket tightly in one hand, her knuckles white. Silent tears trace paths down her cheeks, glinting in the dim light. On the main table, the magnificent three-tiered birthday cake, its happy 18th icing still perfect, sits completely untouched. The candles remain unlit,